is 97.4 Cool FM, Belfast #1 hit music station. Good evening, this is Connor Phillips with you, looking after you until 10 o'clock tonight. And as promised, we thought you'd left us. We didn't know where you were. Come closer to the microphone there. Alright, former Coronation Street battle axe, that's the word I'm going to use.
Yeah.
Cara McDonald left the soap screen with a bang in Christmas 2004. Famous for her wedding Steve McDonald for a bet, her ability to bed quite a number of males on the street. You can't argue with that. And your feud with Tracy Barlow. Actress Suranne Jones was never shy of a storyline. After being voted the best actress in the Soap Awards 2004. You see, I've done my research.
Yeah, you have. This is
Suranne decided to take some time out of the street to pursue other roles. One role she's taken up is as patron of the Coca-Cola Cinematic International Festival, and it's for young people, which means, as you can hear in the background, she's in Belfast tonight. You're very welcome.
Hello, look at me in your pod.
You love my pod.
It's lovely. Oh, there's people watching outside.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Feel free to wave. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. I'm a bit tired. The kids have absolutely worked me into the ground today.
You're in great form.
Yeah, no, and we're doing it at the Opera House. We're rehearsing at the Opera House, then we're going to be performing at the Waterfront, and we're doing a musical with them this time. So I'm singing. I think I'm in it. Right,
we'll have a wee chat about exactly why you're here in Belfast in a wee minute. Do you get round to Belfast? Do you get to Ireland much?
The first time I came, I did a pantomime here called Cinderella, and I was playing Prince Charming, and it was when I was 18 years old.
How can you play Prince Charming? How does that work?
Well, it's an old-fashioned thing where girls play boys, only they have very short tunics on with legs up to their armpits in fishnet stockings.
Leaving very little of the imagination sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Right, I said in the intro that you left Coronation Street to pursue other avenues, right? We seem to hear about these soap stars all the time who are leaving the soap because they want to pursue another avenue, right? But sometimes they seem to disappear. Now, I have to say, this hasn't been the case for you. Every time I turn on the telly, you're either plugging a new play or you're in some gritty drama on ITV1. It's been a busy couple of years for you.
Yeah, and last year was too much actually on the telly because I did Vincent, and then they put Strictly Confidential on, and then they put Dead Clever on. So I was sick of my own face every time I turned the telly on. So I thought I'd step out, do some theatre. And
theatre?
Theatre, darling.
Do you realise that's what you said there when you said it?
Theatre, darling,
yes. Theatre.
All
right.
You have to be reporting and talking about theatre. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm in terms of endearment with Linda Gray, who is Sue Ellen in Dallas.
That's right.
And we've got 2 more weeks left, and we'll go to Canterbury and Aberdeen, and then I'm going to go on holiday to Mexico.
So my page here says you're currently touring the UK extensively.
Extensively.
That's what it says here. I mean, listen, you've had a really, really good run of things with regards to co-stars and people you've worked with since you've left Coronation Street. Let me see the list here. Ray Winston, Rob Lowe, Helen Baxendale, and you got to work with legendary writer Kay Mellor in the Dirty Sex programme. That's what my ma calls it.
The Dirty Sex programme. A lot of people did have sex, but it was about sex therapists.
It's just, I quite enjoyed it.
If you want to talk to me about it after, then we'll have a little chat.
Cold water, please. Cold water. Listen, about your co-stars. My train of thoughts completely gone now. Thanks for that.
No, we're raising Beowulf at the moment, and I keep thinking, oh my God, I've worked with that guy, and it's such a shame that we didn't go on to a 3rd, 4th series.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised with that.
Yeah, it did really well, but then by the time they got around to making the 3rd series, Ray had, he was off in Australia doing back-to-back films. Yeah. So it's hard to get us from Beowulf. Please come back and do Vincent Ray.
Is it tough to get time off to do things like this?
Well, this is my week off in between the.
Right. But it worked out perfectly for you then, did it? I love Cinemagic, and I love the kids, and they truly, truly are really, really talented kids. So. Right. We'll have a couple of seconds to chat with Cinemagic now shortly, but I opened the text earlier on. It says anyone wants to send me a text message, right? A few came in. Let me see. A girl says, if I was given the chance to play a character like Cara McDonald, I don't think I'd have the nerve to get up and leave. She's such a class character. Do you miss her at all?
Yes, of course I do. I thought she was wonderful, and and my Coronation Street made me what I am today, and I wouldn't be sat here talking to you. And I got to throw things, I got to cry, I got to batter Simon. So no, it was great, and I miss her dearly. I
always feel sorry. Simon Gregson, isn't it? I always feel
he's got
so
that face,
sorry for him.
Yeah,
he's got battered round the place.
I know.
And you threw a TV out the window one day, didn't you?
I did, yes.
That I would kill you for that there.
Yeah.
Now, come on. Right, rumour has it now. I don't know if you're going to let me give me an answer to this. Rumour has it that Steve McDonald is looking much happier these days in Corrie, right, with Michelle. And it's pretty much a rule in Coronation Street that Steve McDonald isn't allowed to be happy.
Right.
It's a rule, all right? I heard somewhere that there may be a return to the cobbles for Cara McDonald around summertime 2008.
Really? I read it'd be Christmas.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Right, so any answers for me?
No and no. Both no. There's no, not in the near future.
No
certainly.
answers. I think she knows. But anyway, okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. You are in Belfast for a very, very special reason. The Coca-Cola Cinemagic International Film and Television Festival for Young People. Explain to me and the listeners what that is.
I am a patron of Cinemagic, which is the International Festival for Young People. I'm doing the launch tonight here at the Odyssey. Upstairs, we're going to open the film festival. I come along and I do workshops. 250 workshops have been done through Cinemagic over the years that it's been going. My particular workshop started off doing acting classes. I've now gone on to musical theatre kind of spectaculars within 3 days, and a friend of mine, Chris, who's stood here with me now. Hello.
Give us a hello. Shout louder than that.
Hello.
You see, there we got you now.
Chris does the acting class along with Michaela Dodd, who's coming over tomorrow, who's been Hollyoaks Chloe.
Yes.
And it's just brilliant because the talent's amazing. I get to do teaching, which is what I always wanted to do, and it just brings people together and it gives the kids confidence, and it really shows off the talent in Ireland.
How did you get involved with it in the first place?
Now here's one. I came over with Coronation Street, and I came over to do a class with Simon, and Simon was late, and he turned up the next day, I think, or something like that, and so I just kind of had the kids to myself, and then Simon kind of bowled in, and everyone was like, "Oh, Steve McDonald, brilliant!" And he did absolutely nothing, just went to the pub, and then from then on, Joan asked me to be patron. And I've been coming at least once a year, sometimes twice a year, and it won't stop. So
you've been working on the class today, and you're hoping that they have something prepared, done and dusted for the waterfront on Sunday, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. There'll be an acting part in part one, and then the musical part in part two. And I'm sick of my own voice saying, "Quiet, listen, do it."
Do they not get scared? Does Karen McDonald not come out on you sometimes when you're
definitely. Of course she does, because I'm banging things and throwing things at them, but they just respond to it, and they're brilliant. Right,
I was going to give you some details on how you can get involved, or if you want to go and see any of the cinematic screenings, you can go to the website. Let me see, it's here. It's www.cinemagic.org.uk. The MySpace is myspace.com/Cinemagic Film Festival, and the hotline is open if you want to get yourself some tickets for film screenings, industry workshops, film discussions, young filmmaker competition and masterclasses. Of all masterclasses, was yours the master of all masterclasses?
Of course it was.
Right, the number 02890 24 66 09. Suranne Jones, it's been a pleasure having you in my little pod this evening.
Absolutely, I've loved being in your little pod.
It's been great to have you here. I'm going to play Robin's new single. It's called Handle Me. Do me a favour, will you? Say, this is Robin and Handle Me on 97.4 Cool FM.
This is Robin and Handle Me on 97.4 on Cool FM.
Great.